y'all. Welcome back to Tarot Midas. Today we're going to be doing a love reading. Question is, what are the dates going to be? The last one ended on the 27th. So let's see. Alright, this is gonna be a reading for, I'm getting water wants some. So this is gonna be a reading for my water sign. It's gonna be a reading for my water signs for the 28th of July to August the 4th. 28th to the 4th. Alright, I want to first thank the universe, Spirit of the Most High, Spirit of the Earth, my ancestors and my angels to guide me through this process today. Alright, so I can give a good reading for my water signs. Alright, this is going to be in love. It's going to be a water reading in love. Alright, so we're going to use this one. This is going to be the Gilded Tarot deck. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. We're going to use this deck today. Alright, just to get an overall energy, I'm getting someone, okay. I'm going to use a regular tarot deck. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. And normally I don't do this. Don't do this at all. Okay. I guess that was a good idea because stuff just came falling out. This is what you don't know. Alright, so what you do know right now is that it's like maybe you are working on something brand new. Right? Maybe you went into like, okay. If it's a relationship, I feel like you're at a point where you have put all your energy into the relationship and you don't know if you want it to work anymore. Alright? Or I'm also getting, for some of us, work could be stopping a union. Alright? Or just some like whatever financial stability type of situation is stopping a union. Alright? What you don't know is that this situation does not make you feel it's like maybe you're not aware of it, but this situation does not make you feel defensive. You know that you have a choice to make, but you don't know which to choose. Alright? But at the end of the day, it could be the next 2 weeks. You could have been thinking about this for the last 7 weeks. 7 to 10. Alright? But yeah, like you know that you have to deliver this message because that's the King of Wands. And regardless if you deliver the message or not, it's gonna happen, right? This change is gonna happen. And you're up in you're in your head about this change, this union. You're like, okay, wait, so is it gonna come? Is it not gonna come? Yeah, because you're like, ooh, okay. So you need to be conscious of your thoughts right now. I don't know who this is for. This is not the reading. This is just what's coming out right now. You need to be conscious of your thoughts right now because what you are thinking about, you're manifesting, right? So if you want this situation to work with the Eight of Pentacles, if you really want this emotional fulfillment, you want this healthy balance, you want a little bit more, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of your thought process right now, okay? Be conscious of your thoughts. All right. So for everyone else, all right. So for everyone else, I'm gonna all of my other water signs. I'm gonna get one card for a love reading for my beautiful water signs. We have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What do they need to know in love for this week almost? Yeah. So from August 28th through from July 28th through August 4th. We're getting one card for an overall energy reading for my water signs. Water signs, what do y'all need to know? Water signs, what do you need to know? Alright, 2 cards came out, so I'm definitely going to take that. At the bottom of the deck, it is the Princess of Cups, okay? For some people, I'm getting that this is affecting your daughter or someone that's very young, but it's a very impressionable, very emotional person as well. Okay, so in this situation, they're letting you know, the universe is letting you know that you're coming out of a place where you felt left out in the cold, all right? Eventually soon you'll be coming out of a place where you're feeling left out in the cold, all right? But it kind of goes back to that other card reading where we had, it's like you're not guarded about the situation. You know this change is going to happen. You know it has to happen. And we have the 5 of Cups. This 5 of Cups is telling me that there's been some imbalance in this, like an emotional imbalance, right? Someone could have been overgiving. Someone could have been overgiving in a relationship. And you're looking back now like, oh wow, I really did overgive in a situation. And you're almost, I feel like you're getting an energy where somebody could be leaving. Okay, so if it's not you, then them. But I feel like this person doesn't want to be this person doesn't want to be in the dark anymore about their feelings, right? They felt like they were giving more emotionally to a situation than you were. And I feel like they're going to make a decision to walk away, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. All right. The other deck I'm using is what? The Mystic Mondays Tarot. I feel like that's a popular favorite. All right. All right, we'll get into it. Alright, so the first card out, we have the 5 of Swords. Alright, there's a lot of 5s here. I feel like there is movement, right? Someone's about to come and deliver a message, yeah, because someone had to kind of get all of their ducks in a line, did all the research that was necessary so they can let you know, right? It also could have been a situation where someone made you feel left out in the cold. We have 5, 5, 5. Oh, wow. Okay. So, this is, okay, wow. Someone in the past felt left out in the cold, right? And they no longer want to feel this way because they felt left out in the cold emotionally. They felt left out in the cold, like, spiritually, right? So I'm getting that there could have been some like religious conflicts for some that could have affected somebody's daughter. Yeah. Or if it wasn't your daughter, there could be a woman coming in, right, that you connect with. A woman, she could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio because the Queen of Cups is here. But we also have the 2 of Cups, so it could be someone that you're in a relationship with, but it seems like they're moving forward, right? Interesting. But unless, to go back to the fives really quickly, someone's not, they don't want to, they're no longer putting themselves out there anymore. They're like cutting themselves off. They're like, no, you're not emotionally fulfilling me. This situation is not emotionally fulfilling me. This could be a job. This could be a person. But you're no longer feeling emotionally or spiritually fulfilled at all, like whatsoever. And in the fives, I don't get the fives are a bad thing. Fives are such a doer number, like get it done, you know. Like the four is like, okay, you have the stability, but the five is like, what are you gonna do with the stability, you know? Like, what are you gonna do with the money? What do you want to do with your emotions? What are you going to do with your brain? What are you going to do with your money, right? So right now, for some of my water signs, you could be contemplating on something new coming into your life. All right, and you could have mental restrictions for a while. You know, it could have been 5 years, it could have been 5 months, 5 weeks, heck. But in that time frame, it's like you really start to change your energy, and you no longer want to just stand still. You want to take action on the situation, and that's what you recently. I feel like this is the past here. This is the past energy. This card with the Five of Swords, but it's like you're starting to take action. Yeah, and not only are you taking action, but it's like you're taking action mentally, but you're also taking action physically, right? Yeah. And you're almost, it seems like you're trying to get the courage together slowly. I feel like you're slowly moving into a situation. Well, not as slow as the Pentacles, but, you know, a decent speed where you're getting things together, getting your money back together, getting your emotional state back together. You guys can be doing a lot of healing right now. You guys could be trying to get rid of self-doubt as well, all right? Yeah, like I told you, there's like a major shift right here, you guys. A major shift, major key. All right. So in the future, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So after you go through all of this since there are 3 fives here, that's affecting like your finances, your emotions, and like your mental state. I also equate this to like a tower energy. So you guys definitely could be going through a tower energy or you could have recently passed that tower energy. It depends on your alignment of where you guys are at right now. Okay. So if a tower energy hasn't presented itself to you, it's going to. And this tower moment could come in a form of like I'm getting like a cousin, you know, like someone that's related but not related. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like people that's like modern family these days. I don't know, but I'm getting that type of energy. Related but not related. Like, you know, I don't know. Oh wow. Okay. It's gonna be a 9-card spread, y'all. All right. This is the Knight of Pentacles. You speed up a little bit. I was gonna say the I'm sorry, this is not the Knight of Pentacles, this is the Knight of Swords. And I was going to say the Knight of Swords, yeah. There's a message coming, y'all. It's coming in swiftly, and I feel like it's going to change the dynamic of a lot of situations. Like, there's going to be like new ways to make money. You're going to find emotional fulfillment in ways that you probably didn't even think that you're going to find, you know, emotional fulfillment in, or people that you never thought you would find emotional fulfillment in. Also mental clarity. I feel like you're victorious in this shit, you know? Like you went through a lot of like really negative thoughts. Like I feel like you were depressed almost, right? For some people, not for everybody, but I'm getting that someone's about to tell you that they found something that's going to allow you to live longer. I don't know. That's not for everybody, y'all. Okay, so I'm like, maybe a doctor came out and they told you like, oh, well, we don't have anything to help you cure this situation. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. We don't have anything. But there could be like some new information that came out, or I don't know, maybe you guys started to do your own research about like a new study that came out. But I'm also getting that whatever message that's going to come out, whatever message it is, it's going to change everything. Like it's going to change your entire It's gonna change your entire dynamic. Like, it's gonna change how you live. Like, it's gonna change everything. But I know a lot of people were like stressing about, not really stressing about it, but they may, I mean, there's a lot of changes happening with our planet right now. Like, so many changes that are going on right now. So I'm not surprised that in your past that you had this tower energy, right, with all the fives connected, and then also the wheel of fortune. It looks like, I feel like I'm so happy for you guys, because once y'all get the present energy, the present past, like, I feel like y'all about to get into a place where you have so much mental clarity, like, you no longer taking like, if people used to talk crap about you and like put you down and make you feel less than, oh my gosh, you guys are about to boss up. You're about to step into your own power. You're about to cut people off left and right. Like, you're like, I'm changing, I'm growing. And if you're not going to get with that program, the new me, then you can bounce, sweetie. And if they're not able to get with it, I feel like you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on and do something else. You're like, sweetie, y'all are on a whole nother vibration. I'm vibrate higher. Okay? Vibrate higher. That's what I'm getting. Which is so dope. And y'all go from the 5, which is the doer, like, like, which I feel like is such a battle that you have to go through. And once you completed your battle, like, I felt like you were the last one standing. Like, they gave you the little purple heart. Like, you were able to run to the next level. Like, I don't know. I'm getting so much love around your mental state right now. Like, you're no longer depressed. You're no longer having negative thoughts. You're no longer feeling fearful. You're no longer feeling fearful, y'all. That's what I'm getting. That's amazing. That's amazing, y'all. Oh my gosh. So for all of my water signs, it could be a Pisces, or this change could be happening to you in during, like I told you, a lot of things are changing, like the moons. So a lot of these retrograde, a lot of these new moons, full moons that are happening, all this change, I feel like you're about to get a lot of mental clarity. That's what I'm getting. And it could be like you've been talking to whoever is your spiritual guide, whoever tells you, like, whoever you get your downloads from, whatever, right? Wherever you get that from, those people, or those spirits, those, whatever they are, whatever. Regardless of the fact, they, like, you went through a test and you bossed the fuck up. Excuse my French, but like, you guys, like, I feel like y'all were so, like, mentally, you were on the brink of, like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, you were on the brink of, like, on some tough stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you just kept getting hit after hit after hit after hit. And then finally, Most High was just like, all right, you completed your cycle. I'm gonna rid you from, these mental, these mental restrictions. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope as heck, man. That's so dope. So dope. All right, yeah, this message is coming in. It's definitely going to let you know about something about your emotions, right? I have the 4 here, so it could be like the universe wants to bless you with some type of stability. It could be a new relationship, but it's almost as if it's not the fact that you can't accept it, but I feel like there's other obstacles around that's not allowing you to accept the situation, right? Because when it's upright, I'm like, okay, you just, either you're blind, you're not seeing it, you don't want it, right? But I feel like there's some other things that's blocking this 4 cups to even coming together. It's like the universe wants to bless you with it, but there's like a delay. I'm getting there's like a delay, right? And then, okay, I have one more card to pull, but there could be just like some illusions around this whole relationship, right? But I'm getting also that it could just be you not wanting to be left out in the cold. It get like you have this fog over this new idea of being, and even though the universe is telling you, like, this is it, you're like, listen, fool me once, right? But I just feel like you still have to heal. Even though you are healing yourself, you still have to do a little bit more. So some people need to focus on their heart chakra, right? Get some rose quartz, Get some rose quartz and focus on your heart chakra, especially because that deals with your emotions, because we have the Four Cups reversed here. So that would be something that you might want to look into, because whatever this change is going to happen, it's definitely going to open up your heart, and I feel like in ways that you weren't able to perceive before. Yeah. Okay. Because we have the Three of Cups here. Now, as far as the universe wants to bless you, right? The universe wants to bless you and show you, like, listen, I know that I put you through this test, right? I know that you completed this test, right? You got a message, you completed this test, you were feeling yourself, right? And then now the universe is trying to come through and tell you, like, thank you for all your hard work, all your dedication that you did. Like, I appreciate you. I know this wasn't an easy journey, you know. I'm going to have you boss up with the night, right? I'm going to have the night bring you, bring you some emotional fulfillment, bring you that love that you were looking for, so that we can celebrate and be glad in this. But it seems like you... it's like you're blocking your own blessings because you don't see it. It's like you have like this film over your eyes. It's like this, like you're seeing your life through rose-colored glasses. And in reality, this new situation could be the best thing for you. Okay, this new situation can be the best thing for you, but you just like, something's not it. For some of us, I'm getting that you're not able. It's like you completed this journey, right? You completed the past. You left the past in the back. You left the past, or you thought you left the past, because I feel like some people are going back. We have the Six of Swords here, so I feel like some people may be trying to go back to a level of comfort. You know what I mean? It's like if you've been doing the same thing your entire life and someone comes around and tells you, like, oh, we're doing this way now. Like, no one wants to hear that. Like, no one wants, like, go away. Like, I've been fine for 50 years. I've been fine for 20 years doing the same you know what I mean? And that's also the same negative cycles that put you in that position in the first place, right? Like, the universe is trying to give you something you ain't never had before. The universe was trying to celebrate with you because you were able to complete these cycles. Like, definitely want to celebrate with you, but you have this illusion. You're like, that was fun, but I don't know. I think I want to go back to my old life. And here's the thing: these just popped out. It's not for everybody. This just pops out, but it has, like, okay, the universe has brought you a message, right? Because they saw all the hurt and pain that that came through, right? Whether that was you, mentally blocking yourself, or that was you getting backstabbed every 5 minutes by somebody else. You know what I mean? Whatever the situation was, whatever it was. And that's why the universe is trying to bring balance into the situation. But you have to make that choice. Like, you have to make the choice to change, right? And that's why 555 is so important right now for you, water, because y'all have to make the change. And fives are doers, right? So what you're doing right now is just blocking your own blessings. Like, stop blocking your blessings. Stop doing it, right? Because the universe is, like, telling you, like, I'm here for you. I know all the stuff that you've been through. We have the 10 here, the 10 here. The reason that this change is happening, because, yes, exactly, all of that you've been through. The universe is probably testing you for 10 years. The universe could have tested you for 10 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be. And you got up every single time. You got up every single time and kept fighting. Like, you got up every single time and kept fighting, right? The universe, like, listen, that's enough. It's a wrap. That's a wrap. I'm done letting these people and myself, or yourself, get into your head and block your blessings. The universe had to step in because you didn't know how to make a decision for yourself, right? The universe had to step in, okay? Universe step in, okay? We should be thanking the universe when it steps in. When we can't make decisions on our own, we should be thankful that the universe came through. Sometimes we can't do it. Even though we want to, we can't. We mess up when we try to go back. And that's why you don't really want to accept this new relationship. If you guys are recently in a relationship, yeah, you don't. Oh, but it's gonna. Like I said, what I just tell y'all. Oh my God, what I just tell y'all. Like even if you don't want this happen, like there's something things you just cannot change. You cannot change this. We have this is all in your future. We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the World, and it's gonna bring you happiness. Y'all, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Three of Cups, right? And then we also have the World card. This is gonna bring you happiness. And the universe is just like, if you look behind you one more time, I'm gonna show you that that was never what you should have been looking at ever in your life. All right. But yeah, this is the overall energy for the reading. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. So you could be down right now, emotionally and financially, right? And the universe is just trying to come in and show you some love. All right, so let's do a quick what do you need to know? Because you kind of already know what the lesson is, but what do you need to know? How do you get past this? How do you move forward in this energy? With that, we're going to use the chakra wisdom oracle cards. We're going to use these, right? And then this kind of tell us where your chakra is right now too. And then if you guys meditate, well, you can this will be your focal point when you meditate. All right. So what do we need to focus on? All right. So what does my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio need to focus on in love or relationships, for that matter? For July 28th through August the 4th. What do they need to know, right? These are lessons that we need to learn, okay? So the universe wants to let you know, like I keep telling all my fives, y'all been probably seeing a lot of fives this month, or you're about to see a lot of fives. The fives are there because change is happening. They're also letting you know that there's perseverance. You need to keep moving. I want to read this card. Then immortality is at the bottom. Okay. I want to read that card though to y'all. I really do. Perseverance. All right, it's perseverance. It says this card refers to a movement. All right, let me read that one more time because I'm trying to tell you these fives are it's definitely just a call to action. It could definitely have been your tower moment too, you guys. This card refers to movement, a true feeling. Focus on that which supports you. You may have heightened emotion state, and this card can inspire or discourage you from being offered a way of getting something back on track. Right? This kind of goes back to, like, you guys, you have to leave the past in the past. You have to leave the past in the past. You need perseverance on this journey. That's what you need. Let's see what chakra this is. Okay, this is so overall you need to focus on your emotions. If you guys are meditating, focus on your emotions. Some key words that you probably should consider while meditating is active, motivating, optimistic, emotion, sociable, enthusiastic, affectionate, and a humanitarian. It says manifesting intention. So the orange card represents our emotions and how we relate them. In the second chakra, you can learn emotional discipline if you choose. You need to master the skill of steering your own emotions as you would a ship on the high seas. This is very important in manifesting. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. The orange card reveals your emotional experience is in this particular situation. If you are struggling with your feelings, look back to the red chakra, the root chakra. Okay, so some of us could be looking back into that, but they want you to revisit. Okay, so in order to move forward the situation, you have to heal it, but in order to move forward, you have to face it. So some of us are trying to face things that happened to us in the past. It could have been anything that, like, what your mom did, what your dad did, whatever you did, whatever happened when you were young. You really have to let that energy go so that you can walk into something even more beautiful. Okay. All right. Because the source of your emotional experience from a particular foundation or belief created in your root chakra, this will help you understand where your emotions are coming from. Right, that's what I'm saying. So you guys have to look at the root of the situation. So how you were raised, things like that. You have to kind of dive in, kind of look at yourself in a whole new way. Find out your triggers, right? Find out your triggers, things that don't sit well with you. And why are they triggers in the first place? Okay? Alright, guys. I wish you guys all love and light, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Hold on, big baby. Hold on, big baby. What? Where am I? What? Where am I? Oh, where are my angel cards? Oh, here they are. Nope, those are not it. What is happening? Hold on. 2 seconds. Alright. Got him, coach. Alright, so this is the Archangel Michael. Just something to give you some words of encouragement from this reading. Everybody needs encouragement. So what do they need? What's a word of encouragement for my water signs during this time when it comes to love and emotions and self-love? What do they need to know? My Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for July 28th through